Okay, um, here I am, Strongbow, off the grid still, and continuing on October 4th? I think it's October 4th. Northern Kenai Peninsula. And today, I mean, like I said, we're in the previous videos, we're getting frost pretty regularly at night, and then it warms up in the day to thaw out the ground, but that's not going to be for much longer. So I put those well casings in when I dug with the excavator, and I got down about 9 feet or so, 8 feet, 9 feet with the PVC, so I didn't have to pound the sand point down through rocks, at least through that level. They don't sell these in Alaska, I've seen, so maybe they know something I don't, that there's not enough ground up here that's worthwhile to do these sand point wells on. But this is a 1.25 inch Schedule 80, and I had to have it made. They don't just sell Schedule 80 pipe around too many places here, even though this is oil drilling country. There's a pipe fitting place, and they had the place in Anchorage cut it and thread it for me in 5-foot sections. So this is 1.25 inch interior diameter pipe, Schedule 80, which is thicker than Schedule 40, because I'm going to be pounding it down or driving it into the ground, and I want it as sturdy as possible. And it's galvanized, so it's corrosion resistant. So there's a lot of things on YouTube and other video outlets on how to do this. A big one, because I researched a few, so if you've seen some out there, great. If you're watching this for the first time and you're trying to figure out how to do this, I got a brush, and they say to, before you put this thing together, before you start putting sections together and driving it in the ground, take some dish soap on a brush like that and scrub out each section of pipe, like you would clean a gun barrel. And the reason is the cutting oil they use and any contamination inside the pipe transfers up into your drinking water, and you'll be tasting it for quite a while. I've seen some videos and talked to some people who were like, yeah, I didn't do that to my well, and we tasted oil and just gross crap in the well for 6 months before it finally started to clear out. So I made up some dish soap, and I use a biodegradable dish soap all the time, and it seemed to work with this brush. It's just pretty heavy hot water and dish soap, and scrubbed them out a few passes back and forth, had the kids help. And then using some pipe joint compound, I am using that for the couplers. So here's the weld point. This is the sand point that you'll get if you're going to order one of these. This is the drive point. Hopefully it's strong enough to smash through any of these smaller rocks or push them aside. The screened filter element to allow the water to percolate through into the pipe. And here's the first fitting. And then these is another fitting here. This is additional fittings. You gotta get the well fittings. Let's see if I have a box here. And they don't sell them up here. But Menards, down in the Midwest where my parents live, have them. And so I had my dad ship me up a few of them, quite a few actually, just in case. Here they are. I'll get everything out here. Drive coupling. They're called a drive coupling. And they are also heavy galvanized material designed for tight joint and well point applications. So they even show you on the box how to put it together with a pipe wrench. That you want them tight, and you want the joint compound or the pipe thread compound on there, because this thing is basically a giant straw, and what happens when you have a hole in the straw or a leak, you don't get as much of the liquid up to your face. So this helps with that and seals those joints. So like I said, I've got about 8.5 feet of PVC down there already that is backfilled in. So each section is 5 feet of pipe. So I'm going to do 2 of those joined together with the 3-foot section of sand point here, and I should be sticking up enough to start doing some driving. And I'll film that here in a bit when I'm done. And the sun's coming out, which is nice, but it's only about 40 degrees or so at the moment. So if that matters, okay. till we start driving it.